right. It's a new belt day. So I picked this up in one of the groups. I can never remember because I'm in most of the popular groups. That still makes sense. Um, but yeah, I saw this. What can I say about it without giving it away? Some say it's an update to a classic belt. I don't think so, but I still think it's really cool. I don't know who made it. I saw it years ago in one of the belt forums. I don't know whose design it was, but I've only seen it a few times. I don't know if there's other copies of this belt. I'm just going to show it to you now. Now, I would carry this belt around because the belt, I think, is created after, is a replica on WWE Shop, but it is also very, very fragile. Anyway, the guy I bought it from was nice enough to have me meet him up because I found out he lived near me. So picked it up. Leather's okay. It's at a, that. I mean, it's leather, but it's like really thin and cheap. Now, if you see that, you could probably tell what this is. Gotta flip it over. Actually, I think that's upside down. But there it is. I forget the name of this belt. I call it the money belt because it's just a couple dollar signs. But let's look at the detail in this. Stylized dollar signs. There's only one line going through it, but I'm used to the dollar sign having two slashes into it. It goes all throughout the belt. Here is the side plate. You know, actually, it might be upside down. It's kind of hard to tell. But judging by that, that looks like a top. So maybe I was right the first time. Yeah, see, because that looks right when I look at it. And so does that. So the outer plates don't have any gems on it, but it is two-tone and black paint, which I like. Contrast, really cool. I'm gonna call those, I don't know if that's floral. It's floral. It looked like feathers to me, but anyway. Here's the main plate. I always like how they styled these S's on here. S's, dollar signs, whatever. It's a jewel inlaid. They all look like flatbacks. I don't know if they're Swarovski or not. I can't really tell, but they do sparkle better than plastic gems. See, it's nickel and gold plated with black paint. I think it has a nice balance. See, it's not too much black, not too much silver, not too much gold. I'd say it's just right. But yeah, you can see behind it, the dollar signs get bigger. It's kind of hard to see, but you can definitely tell on the outside of it. but this is a cool thing to carry around at events, I think. Because if you ever handled that $1 million title, that thing feels very, very fragile. Like every time I handle it, I always think it's gonna break. Like any of the connecting dollar signs, I've seen people break them before. It's very thin. I mean, that's more of a display piece for me. This, I feel really cool handling it because it's just metal and leather. So yeah, this is the belt. Don't know who made it. I saw it in the belt forums years ago. People made fun of it. People liked it. I was one of those guys who liked it, but didn't really think much of it. Saw it pop up in the marketplace, so it was it was a really good price. The guy gave me a deal. This is it. Try to get close, show you some detail. It's not perfect, but it's still nice. Now the male snaps are 2x8, and I believe the female snaps are exactly the same count. Yep. I know I don't do this a lot in videos, but we could do a snap test on this. Why not? Last time I checked, I think it did snap pretty well. Yep. All 16 of them. Yeah, snapped them pretty well. Now, this isn't really a huge belt. I'd say this is about the size of maybe the Intercontinental belt. The old, old Reggie. But, looks like a world title to me. Non-branded, just money. I like it. Let me know what you guys think. If you know the name of this design, let me know. I'm just calling it the money belt. And, let me know what you would call it. That was my first thought, the money belt.